This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Wednesday, August 13th, 2025. I'm Alex Brown. Officials in White County are running into pushback from residents on a rezoning request that could lead to a data center coming to the area near Elkhart. White County Commissioner Mike Smolik says the land was always meant to be rezoned for industrial use, and there's been sustained interest from data center developers.
Data centers is a big thing in our county. We have abundance of electricity, and so we've had 3 or 4 companies come in and asking questions. So now, because of that 65 corridor, we've got a lot more interest in that property.
Opponents question a lack of transparency over a potential data center project, as well as concerns over water usage. The White County Commissioners will meet Monday to vote on the rezoning request. The Indiana Chamber of Commerce is now accepting entries for the 2025 Coolest Thing Made in Indiana competition. The single elimination bracket-style competition aims to spotlight products manufactured in Indiana, with the winner being chosen by fan vote this fall. Last year's competition finished with 2 winners, Hard Truth Whiskey Company in Nashville and Harpsicle Harps in Rising Sun. Indiana third graders' reading proficiency improved at a record-breaking rate in 2025, putting students' scores on par with pre-pandemic levels. Statewide, 87.3% of third graders scored proficient on the state iRead test, up nearly 5 percentage points from 2024. The jump represents the largest single-year increase since the assessment began in 2013. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
To succeed, you need to stay informed. You need to be engaged. And let's face it, you need to set yourself apart from the rest by connecting with a company that brings you the best. Because in today's environment, business is an ever-moving target, and we'll help you chase it. IBJ Media. The best of business is in us. Get started at ibjmedia.com/youngprofessional.
The Indiana Manufacturing Readiness Grant Program is helping Elkhart County manufacturers modernize operations, improve efficiency, and remain competitive in global markets. For Elkhart-based Jet Technologies, that funding is turning a long-discussed project into a near-term reality. The company, which specializes in heavy-gauge thermoforming, CNC machining, and custom assembly for a variety of industries, is replacing its decades-old paper-based production tracking system with a digital plant-wide platform. President Todd Sullivan.
Each manufacturing cell will have monitors that instead of using those paper packets will contain everything in a digital format, and it's available to every manufacturing cell. There might be 3 or 4 cells working on a specific part at the same time. And now all 3 of those can see that information live, as opposed to having a portion of that travel planning card at their location. So a tremendous boost in efficiency and accuracy, ensuring that our quality measures are consistent.
The company has already begun receiving hardware shipments and plans to complete installation and training by November 1st. About 140 production employees will be trained on the system, and Sullivan says the efficiencies created through the system could result in new hires. The U.S. Army Recruiting Command marked the establishment of the country's first enlisted training corps demonstration program during a signing ceremony Tuesday at the Ivy Tech Community College campus in Sellersburg. The program is designed to introduce community college students to career opportunities in the military and public service. In partnership with the Indiana Army National Guard and Ivy Tech, the ETC program will be piloted at Ivy Tech's Sellersburg and Columbus campuses beginning this fall. Participants who complete the program and earn an associate degree at Ivy Tech will have the opportunity to enlist in the Army at the E4 pay grade, which is the highest rank available for junior enlisted recruits, and a 30% pay increase over the standard entry level. The prenatal ultrasound is a major milestone for parents during pregnancy, and a study done by University of Notre Dame psychologist Kaylin Hill shows words used during that ultrasound correlate to the baby's behavior 2 years later.
Something like, I'm trying to get these images that I need, but your baby's just not in the position that they need to be. They're really stubborn. I can't get them to move. You're going to have your hands full with this one. And so it's these really small moments that then impact how a parent is viewing their child. At least these couple preliminary studies are suggesting. It's such a small interaction, seemingly small interaction, that may carry a large impact.
Hill said she is talking with healthcare providers about how to support them and these important conversations during ultrasounds. She adds the study is further evidence that the parent-child relationship starts even during pregnancy and should be a key focus. TV news anchor turned entrepreneur Nicole Pence Becker is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now on the IBJ Media app or your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.
Want to give your team a real edge? The IBJ Group Plan delivers unlimited access to every story, every report, every video from IBJ and Inside Indiana Business for your whole team. Cover some or all of your employees with one simple payment. The more you add, the more you save. It's smart, it's flexible, and it saves you up to 30% off the standard rate. Already have IBJ subscribers in your office? Group up and save big. Learn more and get started now at ibj.com/group-plan.